Welcome back, guys, to the video I try and get you every single Sunday. It's my Mount Rushmore of a certain category. Now, if you want to see me doing a Mount Rushmore of a certain category, just check out which ones I've done already. And if I haven't done it, let me know in the comment section and I'd be happy to do it. You might just have to wait a week or two, maybe three, but I will definitely do it. So today's one, it's all about what keeps one's trousers or pants or wherever you are in the world, what keeps your bottom piece of clothing up. It's belts, or like WWE refers to them, championship titles, because it's not a belt. So today's my Mount Rushmore of WWE championships, not necessarily the world championship, just WWE championships. So what goes into this? It goes into how much I like them, how good they look, and how prestigious they are. That's at least my opinion. Now, you can have a very different opinion, and that's 100% fair. So for today's one, I'm going to do the same as every week. I'm going to list a bunch that could possibly be on my Mount Rushmore, and then three that is undisputedly on my Mount Rushmore. And then you, in the comment section, right there, I know you're sitting there scrolling right now, you can tell me who your four are, or what your four belts. What you guys know what I'm saying. Or you can alternatively tell me which extra one you think needs to be on the Mount Rushmore. By the way, I film these things before I go to work in the morning, so I'm still half asleep. So firstly, we start with, by the way, I'm going to mention the belt. I'm going to mention when it was started, when it ended, and who do I associate with those belts. So the NXT UK Tag Championships, they were roughly 28. I'm not going to give an exact date, just a year. They started in 2018 and they were retired in 2022. And these belts, I mean, I'm putting images on the screen. These belts just look important. They look like a championship title, and the team I associate most with them is the Grizzled Vets. That's just my opinion. Next, we've got the NXT UK Championship. This belt looks like it's prestigious. It looks like something you want to fight for. It looks like something you want to win. Started in 2016, retired in 2022, and just it looks rich, it looks important, and the people I associate with this is Pete Dunne and Walter. How have we just already gotten used to calling Gunther? Remember a couple of years ago he was on NXT UK and he was Walter? We just got used to Gunther. Next, this one is going to be a curveball. It's the $1 Million Championship. So it originally, in 1989, and when it was retired was 2021 only, because there was obviously some people that made a comeback. Even LA Knight had a comeback with it. I like the dollar designs in the middle. It's maybe a little bit goofy, but I enjoy goofy wrestling. That's why my wrestling channel's name is Wrestle Goof. So the people I associate with it is obviously Ted DiBiase, Senior, not Junior, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Next, we've got the Ruthless Aggression tag titles. This was when WWE still had some kind of importance on tag team wrestling. Now the tag championships, they have changed it now a little bit. It looks better, but remember those ones that looked like a penny? That was horrendous. And the color-coded ones, just no. So the world in the middle was nice, but not obnoxious like sometimes to do the big world in the middle. This was from about 2002 to 2010, and the teams I associate with this is the Hardys, and of course Rated RKO. For some reason, it's just the team that pops into my head when I think of these championships. Next, we've got the OG tag belts. This is from 1985 to 2002. This is, again, WWE just felt tag team wrestling was important. I mean, we had so many great tag teams back in the day. Golden Era, New Generation Era, Ruthless Aggression Era, yes, Attitude Era. We just had so many great tag teams. And for this one, it's the Dudleys, the Hardys, Edge and Christian. I know there's older tag teams, but this is who I associate with these belts. Next, we've got the original Undisputed Championship. You know, when Chris Jericho won the two belts and it merged and it made one belt? This was a beautiful, beautiful belt. This, of course, 2002 to 2005. And for some reason, the person I associate most with this is Brock Lesnar, and then secondly, Eddie Guerrero. Next, we've got the NXT North American Championship, that rich maroon red color strap, the beautiful, beautiful globe in the middle. It's just absolute. It's a stunning, stunning belt. 2018 to about present, and who else but Adam Cole Baby. That's just who I associate with this belt. Next, we've got the original NXT Women's Championship. It looked like a proper important championship with just a splash of pink in there to make it seem feminine, which I think is beautiful. It's not like that butterfly horrible earring belt that WWE did. This was from 2013 to 2017, and the two I associate with this is Sasha Banks. Obviously there's multiple great females that won this championship, and Paige. Next, we've got, this one is very personal to me. It's the Hardcore Championship. This is the last one that didn't make it onto my WWE Mount Rushmore. It's the Hardcore Championship. So this one was 1998, and it was disbanded in, I believe it was 2002. It literally started falling apart. This was a present from Vince McMahon to Mick Foley, and he just deserved it absolutely. This belt has got so many great memories for me with the 24/7 rule, all of that, the shenanigans that with this belt. It's very important to me, and Mick Foley is one of my favorites of all time. You probably can't see him, but he sits right there just above my shoulder, and there's two more of him sitting right there. So the person I associate most with this is obviously Mankind, but then also Crash Holly. How can you not? Okay, now it's my three that goes on the Mount Rushmore. And stick around for the last one, because the last one is going to be a massive curveball. First one, it's the Big Eagle. 1998 to 2002. This is my childhood. This is when I really got into wrestling. I watched wrestling in the Golden Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era, but this is when I was a super fan. Attitude Era will always be my favorite. This is such a beautiful belt. WWE tried to reinvent the wheel by making a corporate logo. I just don't, just make this belt again. This belt is so insanely beautiful. And the people I associate with it is Stone Cold walking with it in one hand, not around the waist, not over the shoulder, walking with it in his hand, and The Rock having it above his shoulder when he smells the air or whatever people are cooking. That's the two people I associate with this belt. Next, we've got the big gold belt. Now, I'm not talking about WCW, I'm talking about WWE, because remember, this is based on WWE. So it was from 2001 to 2001 when it came to WWE, and then Chris Jericho unified the two, so it was a very short run. And then from 2002 or 3, I believe it was, when Eric Bischoff just gave it to Triple H, when there was the SmackDown champion, and then Raw needed a champion as well, up to about 2013. This belt, if you don't like the big gold belt, we cannot be friends. The big gold belt is arguably, in my opinion, the most beautiful belt any wrestling organization has ever had. And the people I associate with this, obviously Triple H. He had like a stranglehold on this belt for years. And then Edge. I think Edge is just, he is this belt. And then lastly, this is going to be so controversial, but it's the Oval IC Championship. From about 1997 to 2011, I don't know, when I was a kid, obviously the Big Eagle belt was it, but I wanted to have the Oval IC Championship. I think it just fitted around people's waists so incredibly well. And none so more than, obviously there's multiple guys. There's Randy Orton, there's so many guys, Ken Shamrock, there's so many guys I can mention, The Rock, Stone Cold, so many, but too many to mention. So I'm just going to mention two that I think I associate with this belt. I kind of already mentioned some, but the two main ones I associate with this belt, that is Jeff Hardy and Y2J. And this is my list, or my Mount Rushmore of WWE Championship belts. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and give me ideas for more Mount Rushmore videos. Until next time, peace.